Hey, what's up, friends? It's your friend Drew here. I want to apologize. It has been way longer than I anticipated since my last video. I decided, try to give you an update. I think it'd been about a week at that point. I can't remember. I was busy moving, and there was just a whole lot of stuff going on, and it took a little while longer than I anticipated to settle in. But I think I'm finally, at a point where all is well, and I have a little extra free time. But I hope you're doing well. Again, sorry I haven't seen you in a while. But today, I'll probably go a little shorter video today. But today I want to talk about anxiety. Because anxiety, let's be honest, it sucks. I've been fortunate that I've never been a huge anxious person, but I have experienced it, and I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with it. And I know how much of a pain it can be. Anxiety is one of those things that's just really annoying because it's like, at least, with my experience with it, it's like you want to be excited about something, and you are, but then like you're just as nervous about it, if not more nervous than you are excited. And then, it makes you apprehensive about things that you're trying to be happy about or excited about. And really, that sucks. It really does, because it's always annoying if something is getting in the way of you enjoying something, especially if maybe it's like maybe you're meeting your crush or something, because that's always scary, even if you're excited about it. A new job, or just going back to school. I know a lot of people, they're going back to school. No matter what it is, if you're excited about it, you can also be nervous about it. And when you're more nervous about it than you are excited, then that's at least by my qualifications, that's what I consider being anxious, is when like you're more nervous about something than you are excited. But it sucks. But it's that's a very human thing, and it's perfectly fine to be anxious about things. If you are someone who has a lot of issues with anxiety, then I'm very sorry, because I know it's not fun to deal with, especially on a regular basis. But of course, usually I say this for the end of the video, but I'll just go ahead and throw it in now. If you ever, if you just want to get something off your chest, I'm here. My contact info is in the bio for this video. But I would say some good ways to deal with anxiety. Well, definitely, sorry, completely blanked. I'll go ahead and, like, my first instinct, if you are someone who, that you follow, wow, I'm so sorry, I'm out of it today, I guess. If you believe in God, or if you are religious, I would definitely recommend praying, because that, to me, it gives me a lot of, comfort and peace, and it helps put my mind at ease. But if you're not, that's perfectly okay, because there are plenty of other ways that you can deal with it. A good way to do it is just, I've said it in the past, like journal. If you journal about something, for me, that helps a lot. Sorry, the air conditioning kicked on. I hope you can't hear it. I hope it's not too loud. It scared me, though. But writing in a journal, that's something that's really good, for me at least, and I think it would be a good thing to at least try. Distracting yourself, of course, just doing things that you enjoy that get your mind off of it, that can help too, because sometimes anxiety, it kicks in when you just think about it too much. At least that's from my experience. I know that's how it can happen. You might be like a little nervous about something, but the more you think about it, the more you think about how things might go wrong, or just what all could happen, it makes you more nervous. So, like, I would say that finding something to distract yourself, that might be a huge help. Of course, reaching out, talking to somebody that you love, or if you know somebody who's dealt with the same type of situation, that's perfect in my opinion. For example, like my best friend, he's had some relationships in the past where he's had no idea what to do with them, and because I've had experience with it in the past, he would just reach out to me, and I was able to help him perfectly because I understood what he was going through. But so if you know somebody, if you're anxious about something and you know somebody who's gone through the same exact thing, I would highly recommend reaching out to them, because that would be a huge help, I think. But yeah, so like writing in a journal for sure, praying if you are a faithful person, distracting yourself, reaching out. There's a lot of ways that you can deal with anxiety, and not all of them are going to work for you, and that's okay, because there are different things you can try. The one thing I've just tried to avoid is living in that anxiety, which I understand. I completely understand that there are a lot of people out there who have struggle severely with it, and again, I'm very sorry if that's you, if that applies to you. But I say that because I don't want to undermine it. It's like, I'm not sitting here saying like, well, if you have anxiety, just get over it. Like, there's ways to get rid of it. I'm not saying that at all, because anxiety is a very real thing. Even though I've been lucky enough to not experience it too much, I know it's a very real thing in this world, and there's nothing wrong with having anxiety. And however, whatever it is that worries you from time to time or on a regular basis, it's perfectly okay. You're human. We get worried about things, and big and small, and that's perfectly fine, because we're all our own person. We're all going through our own things, and we're all going to handle things differently. But we all have, I would say it's inevitable that we're all going to have anxiety at some point, and that's perfectly okay. So if you have anxiety, first of all, if you need to reach out to me, like I said, my contact info is in the bio. But I would recommend, there are good ways to deal with it, healthy ways, journaling, reaching out to people, distracting yourself, praying if you're religious. Sorry, I say a lot, and I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, see, as I was saying, praying, writing in a journal, distracting yourself, reaching out to people. The one thing I would just recommend is it's okay to avoid it from time to time, but don't completely run away from it, because if you just run away from it, it makes things really difficult, because it's going to catch up to you at some point. That's something I've experienced very recently, and it doesn't help if you just run from it. It's okay to hide from it sometimes, but at some point, for your health and your well-being, I think it'd be a good idea to try to confront it, or reach out for help, like I was saying, or distract yourself. I think that's about all I'm going to say for today. I definitely, these topics like anxiety, I've done one with friendships, stress, just because I've made a video on it. I'm sure I plan to revisit them at some point. For now though, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're not, I hope things get so much better for you. I'm here if you need me. There are plenty of people around you that will be there. Just reach out. That's all it takes. So, hope you're doing well. I hope whatever time you're watching this, if it's night, I hope you sleep well. If it's morning, hope you have a great day. If it's middle of the day, hope you have a good rest of the day. And I hope your days and weeks to come will be blessed. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Much sooner than last time, I promise. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, guys.